The MotoGP world has once again been shaken by shocking news. Ahead of the 2026 MotoGP season, Casey Stoner called Marc Márquez crazy, sparking major controversy and speculation about the real reason behind the sharp statement. What prompted Stoner to make this shocking comment, and how did Márquez react to the accusation? Let's discuss it. MotoGP is known as the most competitive racing arena, with motorcycle technology evolving every season. Amid this intense competition, few riders can remain at the top for more than a decade. However, Marc Márquez is an exception. Despite a long-term injury that threatened his career, the Spanish rider remains a serious threat on the track. In fact, his performance is now considered more mature and dangerous than ever. This major spotlight came after several MotoGP legends provided candid analyses of the key factors that make Márquez extraordinary to this day. MotoGP legend Casey Stoner revealed an in-depth analysis of Márquez's racing qualities that the public rarely realises. According to Stoner, Márquez's main strength is not just his natural speed, but also his unique perspective on racing. Stoner believes that Márquez possesses an extraordinary ability to combine natural racing instincts with a technical understanding of the bike, as well as the ability to adapt in real time on the track. Márquez not only follows telemetry data, but also directly senses how the bike responds during the race. This ability influences how he brakes, chooses his racing line, and handles changes in tyre grip on various circuits, from fast tracks to technical ones. Stoner emphasised that few riders can read race situations as well as Márquez can. Many riders perform well in practice, but struggle to make the right decisions under the pressure of a race. Stoner also highlighted Márquez's riding style, which often appears reckless but is actually very calculated. Márquez is considered to have a great understanding of when to attack, when to hold off the pressure, and how to capitalise on momentum in difficult situations. He approaches racing as a high-speed strategy game where every manoeuvre has short and long-term consequences. His ability to read tyre conditions is also a major advantage. In the modern MotoGP era, where tyre characteristics are increasingly complex, Márquez is able to strike a balance between aggression and tyre management more quickly than his rivals. He knows when to conserve tyres early in a race and when to maximise performance to overtake his opponents effectively. Another factor that keeps Márquez competitive is his mental toughness. After suffering a serious injury that cast doubt on his future, many riders would typically lose confidence. However, Márquez returned more mature. His experience with the injury allowed him to refine his racing strategy, improve his understanding of tyre conditions, and manage his race rhythm more efficiently. According to Stoner, this experience made Márquez a smarter, more strategic rider. The emergence of young riders like Pedro Acosta and Fabio Quartararo was predicted to end Márquez's reign of dominance. However, the competition has actually become more complex. Márquez has remained resilient because he doesn't rely solely on speed. Rather, he combines all aspects of modern racing, such as motorcycle technology, data, strategy, and experience, into one complete package. Ahead of the 2026 MotoGP season, the pre-season test session at the Sepang International Circuit received significant public attention. Pedro Acosta admitted that he was surprised by the performance of the Ducati course motorcycle ridden by Márquez. He believes the bike demonstrated new levels of speed, stability, and efficiency. Márquez's bike was not only fast on a single lap, but also stable throughout the session. These results suggest significant improvements in Ducati's aerodynamics, weight distribution, and electronics. Many analysts say these developments could make Ducati even more dominant in the 2026 season. Another MotoGP legend, Jorge Lorenzo, issued a serious warning to Ducati's rivals. He believes that Marc Márquez's experience combined with the power of the Ducati could make the rider more aggressive, consistent, and unbeatable. In the 2026 MotoGP, Lorenzo says that Márquez has a champion's mentality and extraordinary adaptability, which enables him to maximise the bike's potential in various racing conditions. Lorenzo emphasised that if Márquez fully adapts to the Ducati, the competition will be very tough for other teams next season. Backed by a competitive motorcycle and extensive experience at the highest level, Marquez has the potential to dominate the championship once again and become a major threat to the world title. This will undoubtedly force rivals to work harder if they hope to match his performance on the track. Jorge Lorenzo's warning has sparked a broader discussion about Ducati courses' potential dominance in the 2026 MotoGP season. Many observers believe that Ducati's current technical development is one step ahead of its rivals. The Italian manufacturer is considered to have found the ideal balance between engine power, braking stability, and cornering control. This combination makes the bike easier to control while maintaining aggressive acceleration. If Ducati continues to develop consistently throughout the season, it has the potential to widen the performance gap with other manufacturers. Furthermore, Ducati's ability to develop modern aerodynamics and electronic systems is said to be a key differentiating factor. This technology enables riders to maintain motorcycle stability under various track conditions, such as when grip decreases or asphalt temperatures fluctuate significantly. Beyond Ducati, attention is also focused on Yamaha Motor Racing's revival efforts. The company continues to evaluate its motorcycle's performance. In recent seasons, Yamaha has struggled with straight-line speed and consistent performance throughout races. The Japanese team is reportedly focusing on developing increased engine power, improved aerodynamic stability, and a more responsive electronic system. These efforts aim to enable Yamaha's motorcycles to compete more effectively against Ducati's dominance. Their star rider, Fabio Quartararo, is said to be pushing the team to accelerate technical development. He believes that even minor improvements in engine performance could significantly impact the world title race. Yamaha is targeting the 2026 season as a turning point to return to the front of the pack after several difficult seasons. Meanwhile, Honda is entering a rebuilding phase after inconsistent performance in recent years. The company is focusing on making fundamental changes to the bike's design, particularly regarding chassis balance and cornering handling. The team is also enhancing its data-driven development approach to catch up with European manufacturers. Although analysts believe Honda will need time to return to top form, the Japanese manufacturer's long history in MotoGP shows its capacity to rebound and become a serious contender once again. If the development process goes according to plan, Honda could become a dark horse and surprise us mid-season. The 2026 MotoGP season is predicted to be one of the most competitive in recent years, thanks to the combination of Marquez's experience, Ducati's technological advancements, and the emergence of a talented young generation. Comments from legends and rivals lead to one major conclusion. Marc Márquez is back and has evolved into an even more mature, strategic, and potentially dangerous rider. Do you think his ability to read race situations in real time is his greatest advantage over other riders? Share your thoughts below.